Here's the biggest myth in language learning. If I know more words, I'll sound more fluent. That's not true. You can know 20,000 words and still sound unnatural. What makes someone sound fluent is stress, rhythm, linking, intonation, and connected speech. So in this video, let's fix that. Tip number 1, stress the correct word in a sentence. Because English speakers use sentence stress to show what information is important. Changing the stressed word changes the meaning. For example, I didn't say he stole the money. This shows that somebody else did it. I didn't say he stole the money. This is saying that I never said it. I didn't say he stole the money. This is saying that somebody else stole it. And I didn't say he stole the money. Maybe something else and not money. So practice. Record yourself repeating these sentences and really playing with sentence stress because it changes the entire meaning of a phrase. Tip number 2. Learn to use weak forms. Because native speakers don't pronounce every word clearly. Small grammar words become weak. Instead of I want to go to the shop, say, I want to go to the shop. I'm gonna call him. I could have told you. So practice reading these naturally. What are you doing? I've got to leave. I should have known. Practice makes perfect. Tip number 3. Link your words together. Native English sounds like one long stream rather than separate words, just like the last tip. Instead of pick it up, say pick it up. Instead of turn it off, say turn it off. More examples would be take it easy, get out of here, put it away. Notice how all of these little words link and join together to create that one long stream rather than separate words. Tip number 4. Don't pronounce every T. British English often softens or even drops the T sound. Not always, but it's often something very common. For example, exactly. Exactly sounds more natural. 20 is correct, but most people say 20. Internet. This is good, but especially in the United States, they would say internet. And mountain. It's more common to hear mountain. Mountain. I climbed the mountain. So practice saying naturally the following phrases. This next one is hilarious. A bottle of water. A bottle of water. 22. 22. What time is it? What time is it? You see? You get it. Now, tip number 5. Copy the rhythm, not just the words. Because English is a stress-timed language. Native speakers stretch important words and squash the rest. Instead of, I would like to go to the cinema, think, I'd like to go to the cinema. And practice by clapping. So clap only on the stressed words. I went to the shop this morning. She loves playing football. So try to copy the rhythm, and again, the best way to do this is by copying and imitating native speakers. Now, number 6, the 6th tip is to use intonation to sound much more natural. Because, once again, pronunciation isn't just about individual words and individual sounds. Native speakers constantly change the pitch of their voice. For example, compare these emotions for the same word. If you are flat, you just say, really? 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 If you're a little bit surprised, it would then sound like, really? Really? If you're a little bit doubtful, you're unsure, it might be more like, really? Really? And then, if you're really excited, you're buzzing, it'll sound more like, really? Really? You see, it's the same word, but the meaning changes completely depending on the intonation that you give it. Especially important to know if you are asking a question or just giving your opinion. So don't forget to really focus on the intonation. Now, tip number 7, open your mouth more. Because many pronunciation problems come from speaking with very little mouth movement. And you're not really using your mouth to its full capability. So compare ship and sheep. Notice the I is a very short I sound, and you usually keep your mouth quite closed, and you almost look angry when you make this sound. Whereas with sheep, it is a much longer, extended I sound. And in order to make this sound, you have to open up your mouth and really smile. So, ship, sheep. Ship, sheep. Similar examples. Live, leave. Live, leave. Full, fool. Full, fool. And bad and bed. This one's a different pronunciation altogether, but again, the more you open your mouth, the easier it is to actually pronounce these words correctly. So exaggerate your mouth movements first, then practice standing in front of a mirror and copying how your mouth moves. Tip number 8, learn thought groups instead of individual words. What do I mean by this? Well, native speakers pause in logical chunks rather than after every word. So again, instead of yesterday, I went to London with my sister, say, yesterday I went to London with my sister. Another example. If you've got time, we could grab a coffee after work. So mark these pauses before reading something aloud and notice these thought groups that are likely to be pronounced together and split them up. Now, number 9, slow down before you speed up. Because speaking quickly with poor pronunciation makes you much harder to understand. I know you want to show how quickly you speak, and that is a way of proving how good your English is. But for me, that's rubbish, because you can speak really slowly and speak really, really well. So first, slow down before you speed up. So first, say it very slowly. Then try to say it more naturally with different stress and intonation. And third, gradually increase your speed. But if you don't feel comfortable speeding up, don't worry about it. you can continue to speak slowly, kind of like I do when I'm recording the podcast. For example, I should have told you. Practice slowly at first. I should have told you. Then medium speed. I should have told you. Then fast but still clear. I should have told you. You see, quality comes before speed. And finally, a tip that I know you know, tip number 10, is shadow native speakers like me. Because one of the fastest ways to improve pronunciation is shadowing. But how do you do it? Well, there are many different ways, but this is the most common way of doing it. Listen to one sentence. Pause. Repeat it as quickly as possible and try to copy the pronunciation, the rhythm, the stress, the intonation, and the speed. And don't focus on understanding every word. Focus on sounding the same as the person who has just spoken. And here are some great sentences to shadow. But to be honest, all sentences are good to shadow. And every 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks, I post some shadowing practice. So make sure you check it out. And let's finish with a bit of shadowing practice. The first one. I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you in a minute. Repeat. I'll see you in a minute. Number 2. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Your turn. Yeah. What have you been up to? The third one. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a good idea. Your turn. That sounds like a good idea, right? Then the fourth. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Your turn. I wasn't expecting that. And then the final one. It's not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as it looks. Your turn. It's not as bad as it looks. I promise you, it's not as bad as it looks. So, I hope you enjoyed these 10 practical pronunciation tips to help you to actually start speaking like a native English speaker. And if you liked it, leave a like. And if you want to join my classes, there is a link in the description. And there you can download my application as well. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.